Look what you can get at Ulta. HOLO Taco. Are we drugstore nail polish? Are we drugstore or are we HOLO? I'm gonna just sneak into random stores and be like, turn your phone flash on. Me in the store. Have you seen this linear HOLO?
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Hello, Ulta, you there? Welcome on in, everyone, to me speaking to a tiny baby microphone on my shirt. Clean your room. I've been cleaning my room for 6 months. And look how far we've come. It's been a long week. It's been a long year. Lots of new things happening. And like, there's also another thing that you don't even know yet. And for those of you who are in the States, near one of the 500-ish Ulta stores that HOLO Taco will be dropping in, you're gonna walk in and be like, oh, I know you. That's very exciting. There will be a store locator that will show you which Ultas will carry HOLO Taco. It's gonna be really crazy when I walk into a store and I'm like, oh, hey, Sally.
Hey, HOLO Taco.
That's me, what the fuck? Wild full circle moment to be like, wait a second, you mean the brand that I created 5 years ago is gonna be beside what is considered drugstore beauty department store nail polish? So are you telling me we are disrupting the drugstore with our pigments? Yeah, that's the plan. Maybe. I know we're just like one brand and there's, I don't know, like 8 others in Ulta, for example, something like that. So no, I'm not changing the world, but I feel like it's such a crazy accomplishment that I never would have thought in my entire lifetime. Nothing about our product, the quality, the specialty stuff we include is changing. We're just giving some of them to Ulta to carry to see what the normal people think. You know, we're gonna make new friends. You're gonna make some new friends. I know you're gonna see some new faces. Bring it on, let's go. The normies aren't ready for this chaos. I'd like to also just reflect on how we were all once normies. I was a normie. I didn't know anything other than traditionally understood drugstore nail polish, which in my experience largely consisted of like red cremes that weren't actually that opaque. Maybe there was some shiny stuff. And then I found out what linear HOLO was and I'm like, oh, that's like a smooth boat ride. That's a jet ski. I don't know why I'm giving a speech. No one asked me to. Cheers. We're gonna unpack. That's what I'm doing. Recap. This is part 9. I thought it would be fun to continue unpacking drugstore polish because I'm gonna be sitting beside them very soon. For real. In real life. It's very heavy. Don't break a nail. Wow, we've got these colors. The most common denominator color you see in the drugstore. People love shopping these shades. That is why drugstore brands tend to disproportionately sell these shades. Duh, right? It makes sense. And that's totally fine and fair and not an insult to companies to come out with red or pink or neutral. That's fine. I saw a bigger gap or more room to play in the specialty crazy color sparkles land because you just don't see that in mainstream drugstore brands as much. They're not overrepresented in wild like sparkles or dark shiny colors, right? So I wanted to do that because I wanted that for myself. Are we drugstore nail polish? This title's so dumb.
Are we drugstore or are we HOLO?
Most of these were probably sent to me in PR. I think Sally was one of the most recent brands to continue sending me PR, like as recent as just last year, I want to say, which surprised me. Maybe they just like don't pay attention and like forgot to take me off their list. I don't know. Running out of room to organize. I just spilled tea on my hand. Don't worry, it's fine. Bam. Can I have a cup so I can put my tea into the cup so I can stop spilling out of this cup? We got new watches, so now he can walkie-talkie me. That's terrifying. I'm scared. Dunkin' Donuts. What the fuck? Does anyone remember when Dunkin' Donuts made nail polish?
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Dunkin' Limited Edition by Lauren B. This was a couple years ago. They sent it to me in PR. That is a person running away from the United States of America. What? What is that supposed to mean? What is Dunkin' Donuts logo? I don't know. I'm just a Canadian. America runs on Dunkin'. Oh, but why are they running away? He's like, fuck, I'm out of here. Do they? Do you guys agree with that statement?
He's running away and not towards something.
Because he's running away.
Oh.
He's going the opposite direction. Over there. Actually,
I'll take this.
What do you mean you'll take it? No, I need to put them on my wall.
I was gonna put it on my shelf.
No.
You're just gonna speak to me?
I'm gonna speak to you.
I'm right here.
No, it says checking availability. Sir, please leave the Dunkin' behind. The shade names, Ben's gonna love it. Banana Split, Pretty and Dunkin', and Blueberry Crisp. You know, Banana Hacks walked, so Banana Split could run away from America. I'm gonna put them up here. And I know there's 2 more colors. I just like don't know where I put them. I have so much Sally. Like I'm gonna be doing this forever. Fuck. This would be a great opportunity to recount every bottle. Okay, Starshot nails, you keep count, cause my brain can't do that and talk at the same time. They also did that with Crayola and Sesame Street, which I also have. Crayola, like the crayons. What? Okay, here, look. This is what Simply Nailogical 2017 would have yielded. See, it says Miracle Gel. The label is holographic, right? The polish is iridescent pink shimmer. What in the customer confusion? Just says nail color, step 1. Can I get a what? This is the shade name. Is it real hollow? This one says unicorn on it. This is actually an iridescent shimmer, very halogen glow. It says Miracle Gel, but at the bottom, or sorry, at the top, it says top coat, step 2. Step 2 makes sense, but top coat implies, I think, to the average consumer who purchases Sally Hansen, that it's the last thing they have to do, right? Like that's it. Like just put this top coat on and you're done. Step 3 is always a normal top coat. Yes, but I don't think they are advertising it because I've only ever seen step 1 and 2 from them. Well, these ones have a little diamond in them. That's cute.
Look at the little diamond. Wouldn't that be pretty as a nail polish?
Well, still some more Sally's. I'm gonna reorganize all these by color now that I have the big chunky ones up on the shelf. Let's not forget these ones. Despite how many neutral, pink, purple, red, whatever colors you see here, I have definitely had way more than this over the years, but I have given some away. Like, it just was too much. Not because like I didn't like them, I was just sent too many. I was never a nail polish reviewer. Look at this Sally, you're gonna line up so nicely on one shelf. Wow, it's incredible news. Look at that. Look at my row of Sally's right beside my Holo Taco. That is disproportionately what is usually in the drugstore, and most of these are Crown formulas. Sesame Street and Sour Patch Kids? What the fuck? Look at all these IP collabs. Do they taste good? No. The Sesame Street one was textured like Muppet fur. Which one? This one is Scram, like for Oscar. That's actually kind of pretty. No one would buy it because it's chartreusey green. I know too much from your data. Many years ago, probably like 15 years ago, like Essie even had some tiny fluffy pigments. It's really bar glitter, a very skinny rectangular glitter, not sparkly or metallic, just flat, but they're just like long bar glitters that kind of look like fuzzies when you put them all together. Yay, good girl, she's my circus kitty. Turn around, say hi. Bye, Christy, they pick them, yeah, that's better. That's what happens when you wear your mascara home from the club and you don't wash your makeup off. Okay, these are both bar glitters for Elmo and Big Bird. Big Bird is Think Big, and the red one is Elmo Loves Hugh. Girl. Hi. You're gonna purr into the mic. Saturday with the kids, am I right? Don't go in there, there's nail polish in there. No, what did I say? No pizza lever. Can we give Chris a yellow hard hat? Her outfit is a whole look, especially on the ladder. Do I look like a construction worker? Let's get to work. We have a lot of nail polish to put away. I'm your super today, and we're gonna keep this project managed. It's time for my coffee with 2 creams, 2 sugars. A double from Tim Hortons, actually, from Timmy's. Uh-oh, what's this?
I got it so you don't hurt yourself.
Why do you have this? It's so big, I can't even see. What if the nail polish falls on my head? Why do you have that lying around? I don't know, okay? Why do I have 800 million nail polishes lying around? Everyone shut up. I got work to do. This one. One polish, Okay, that's fucking hilarious. It's Count Dracula, or I think, Count something. The name is One Polish, Okay, I like that one. The blue ones, C is for color. Someone had fun naming the Sesame Street ones. The Crayola ones, no fun was had naming them, so boring. Crayola, cerulean, that's it. Just the name of a color. A new bottle shape, a new world record. Oh my God, you know, mega strength, you know, attracts a customer who says, I have weak nails, so I'm gonna use that one. There's nothing at least written on the bottle that says why this is any different than just regular nail polish. But nail strength isn't really strength, it's about flexibility. And the less flexible your nails are, the more they will bend, which happens when you like touch things, and snap and break. So you actually want your nails to be more flexible. How to get more flexible nails? Nail oil with a good jojoba oil in it. Over time, it will become more flexible and therefore more resilient to snapping and breaking. Okay, can I show you something really exciting? Look what you can get at Ulta. HOLO Taco. HOLO Taco is coming to Ulta Beauty stores this month. There'll be 35 different bottles of ours that you can shop in store, which is very exciting. I wanted to share with you guys what shades we're putting in Ulta and why. If you were to imagine introducing HOLO Taco to a new group of people who didn't know Simply Nailogical, who didn't know HOLO Taco, who maybe don't even know what sparkly nail polish is or the different types of sparkly, what would you do? How do you make your brand and the offerings look appealing to those people? It's not easy, okay? Because HOLO Taco has, I don't know, we've made over 200 shades, right? So this is what we arrived at. And this was a big group effort. This was definitely not just me. What's the assortment? How does it look? Is it aesthetically pleasing? Is there kind of a color theory or a formula theory? And I don't just mean the actual formula at play here. Like you got your top row, so you have 2 base coats, Glossy Taco, and then some core brand essentials. Because I think everyone needs a base coat, a Glossy Taco, and 1 coat black or not Milky White, you choose. Because you're gonna need those if you want the most out of our toppers. But then we also put Flaky HOLO Taco, which is one of our OG best-selling holographic, pure 100% holo toppers at the top, and Circuit Breaker, because it's kind of in that neutral color category, simple, neutral, but kind of brand defining. Then you go down and you see colors. And what I have learned over the past 5 years, people do just see the color and not necessarily the formula, especially when you just like look at it in the shelf or in the bottle or off the website and at a glance. So it was important for us to have just 1 row of cremes. You'll notice it's disproportionately not cremes. And we based our decisions not only on like a kind of color story that you see if you go down the row here, right? But also based on what sells well. So from you guys, we have a lot of amazing, incredible data, and we know that despite this community thinking that it prefers holo over cremes, there's some of our cremes that have sold like 3 times the amount of a sparkly nail polish. I'm Over Brew, Bring Me the Teal, 2 of our best sellers of all time. It also makes a lot of sense to add those colors in for fall. Now, Duct Tape Gray, that's like a weird one, but I know it was a risk. It absolutely was a risk, and it was flagged as like, are you sure? I have faith in Duct Tape Gray doing, you know, hopefully well. She's pretty, especially if you add a Lunar Unicorn Skin or Aurora Unicorn Skin or Rose Gold Flake Taco. And then we have Perry Social and Sweet Tooth, some of our newer cremes. Purple and a very pastel pink was gonna perform well. So that felt like an easy one to include. These are smart gateway colors into the world of HT. Exactly. That's the hope, that's the goal. And then you go down, you have an entire row of toppers. And this was hard because there was no way we were gonna be able to like include all 6 unicorn skins and all 6 shimmers and give a retail customer like all those options. So it was a difficult balance for sure. So I think this is a really strong lineup of toppers to give potential new customers. And then as you move down, we've got Linear Holo, one of the most expensive shades to make because of the pigment in the formula, because they're super opaque and super dense and real hollow, which is why I think most drugstore brands don't have a lot of them, or any. It's not a rainbow, but it's a good assortment of colors. Like there's 3 maybe in here that people would consider neutral enough. 50 Shades of Greige, Coral Chaser, and Pink Fizz. And then we have pops of color. Red Licorice, like very bright red, but hollow. Magenta Jelly, one of my faves, and still one of the best sellers. Lost in the Woods, you guys made that like break all records for greens. And then Hydro Power, just for like a pop of like, ooh, who wants a bright turquoise blue vacation? So very excited to introduce a range of linear holos to retail, because I have not seen that before. Last row, this was like a mix of some additional formulas. I'm really interested to see what people like here. if my prediction or like assumption is correct that shoppers in a retail marketplace are mostly just focused on the color as opposed to the formula, then I would predict, you know, like Pop Rocker would probably do the best, and then Holo Cappuccino and Play Rosé and Milky White Shimmer, just based on the neutralness and not the formula. Put Waste of Space in there. Because we were missing kind of like one dark moody polish, but that had pops of other interesting pigments in it. Holo Cappuccino was like the perfect middle of the road neutral color. And then we have Play Rosé, which is actually the only chunky glitter on here, but it's a rose gold color. So interested to see how that one's gonna do. And then we have Miss Shift, which is our best-selling multi-chrome. Milky White Shimmer has been surprisingly one of our best sellers since we released it. Now, I didn't think for our audience that it was gonna pop off that well, but I've seen so many amazing reviews about they love the level of jelly to crelliness, they love the delicate shimmer, they love it as like a wedding nail polish or a neutral nail polish or putting it over a French tip, which made me have faith in bringing it to the Ulta Beauty customer. And I think people will be intrigued by Milky White Shimmer. Then we have Blue Rizzler. What will that name do to Gen Z shoppers? We'll find out. Blue Rizzler and Pop Rocker are our two best sellers from the Rock Candy collection. So much of this was informed by our existing data that comes from you. So your purchases over the last 5 years, your reviews, all of this feedback and data that we've gotten from our core dedicated customers over the past 5 years has allowed us to be equipped with the tools and knowledge to present something like this to Ulta and be like, this is the assortment and here's why. So thank you for your data. It all led to this. It all led to this moment. Can I show you our new bottles? Don't worry, collectors. Current bottle, new bottle. Exactly the same size, shape, glass, exactly the same cap. None of that changed. The only thing that changed was labeling. So you can see the holographic hot stamp. This says nail topper underneath of it. And then it also now has French. So they all just say vernis à ongles, which just means nail polish in French. So there's one coat black. And this is in part because you have to say what it is. Like, so you need to write nail polish on it because there's no cartons. We also updated the label at the bottom so that you can peel it up. No, I don't want to peel it with my nails. But if you peel up, you'll now find ingredients underneath, which is a requirement to sell to customers. But the underside is different. What is that pink? It's smoothing base. So this one says base coat. Nail polish is just like the generic, you know, for everything else. And then we have top coat. So you know this is a top coat. Well, the website bottles change. Eventually, as we work through our existing bottles, we will start replacing our original bottles with these bottles, but it's gonna take a long time. These are the exact same price as you find them on our website, retail. So all the crowns are $12 US, all the specialties are $14 US, and base and top coats and everything in between, same price as what it is on holotaco.com currently. Okay, let's go shopping. We're shopping at Ulta. This is virtual shopping, just pretend. Okay, pretend I'm like on a TikTok live stream and what am I buying you? Send me your Venmo. I will upcharge you 18%. Bring me the teal, okay. Milky White Blue Rizzler and Hydro Power. Okay, you just want all the specialties. Actually, that's kind of a cute Skittle Mani. Not bad. Miss Shift. Oh, that one looks good in the bottle. Here, Skittle Mani. Need me a glossy taco? Of course, everyone better buy this. I feel like it'd be so funny if I just randomly showed up and was like unsuspecting normie, you know? Oh, is this one changing? And I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a multi-chrome. It's pretty cool, huh? I could be their consultant. Have y'all tested how the different polishes look in retail lighting versus natural lighting? Yes, I absolutely hear you. And that is part of the challenge. I feel like I'm gonna just sneak into random stores and be like, turn your phone flash on. Me in the store going like this, hey, have you seen this linear holo? Oh. And then the store manager will be like, this girl, she just keeps coming in with her flashlight. Has she not run out of batteries yet? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.